हरि लाल की जय। बोले भक्ति महारानी की जय। श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की जय। राधा रानी की जय। बरहापी प्रथमं सद्गुरुं वन्दे श्रीकृष्णं तदनन्तरं गुरुः पापात्मनां त्राता श्रीकृष्णस्त्वमलात्मना बरहपीडं नटवरवपु कर्णयो कर्णिकारं बिभ्रतवासः कनककपिशं वैजयन्तीं च मालां रन्ध्रान् वेणु रधरसुधया पूरयन् गोपवृन्दै वृन्दारण्यं स्वपदरमणम् प्राविशद्गीतकीर्ति नमः कमलनाभाय नमः कमलमालिने नमः कमलपादाय नमस्ते कमलेक्षणे यो ब्रह्माणं विदधाति पूर्वं यो वै वेदांश्च प्रहिणोति तस्मै तद्वन्हदेवमात्मबुद्धिप्रकाशम् मुमुक्षुर्वै शरणमहं प्रपद्ये। बोले वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की जय। राधा रानी की जय। आदरणीय पूजनीय पंडितगण, मित्र मंडली, प्रिय सज्जनों, प्रिय भक्त समुदाय, महानुभाव, most worshipable pandits, dearest devotees of the Supreme Lord, the Divine Souls. First, let me say Radhe Radhe to each and everyone, and my pranam, my harmless persuasions to all of you. Also, very special welcome, Radhe Radhe and pranam to all our viewers on social media, Facebook, YouTube, Bhakti TV, etc. Very special thank you to Pandit Satyananda Maharaj of the Satya Anand Ashram around West Trinidad, producer of Bhakti TV, for being so gracious as to bring all our program live every night during this evening. Very special thank you to our sponsors, Flamingo Restaurant and Mantra Lounge, Frakawe Boulevard, and Sati's Delight, make up the most tastiest roti of also Frakawe Boulevard. Thank you very much for your kind courtesy. We're able to bring this on Bhakti TV live every night. We begin tonight's Katha first with Bhagavat Simiran. Riddhi Siddhi Data Siddhi Sadana Varan Vadana Sumiro Varam Madana Kadan Ki Lal Ganapati Kripa Jnana Pani Anand Bhavan Dehu Mohi Varna Bhasha Bhagavat Jai Shiva Anand Bhutnath Bhava Bhayaharan Bhakti Vishay Nirdhan Gauravaran Mangal Kar He Braj Chandamuki Braj Bhushan Dushan Kaatahu Bhava Bhayapan Charan Sharanali Anaka Jai 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 Jagdish Sevat Shesh Mahesh Ajra Mahima Amit Abhi Ved Bhed Janat Dehu Mohi Vardan Radha Varya Varsada Prem Bhari Muskan Nipchit Mein Khat Kaat मोहि चाहिए कछुना और वस्तु प्रभु जाति बसी रहे मन माही यह बाती छाती लिए लकुटिया गायन के पीछे फिरत ग्वाल बाल ये साथ मोर मुकुट शिर पर कर मुरली अरुमान शीश मुकुट कटी पीत पट या छवि सो नंदला बसो हृदय मम निशीवस गुरुपद रज धर्षी कहो भागवत की कथा जो शुकदेव मुनीश तरु सो परीक्षित अति भले निगम कल्पतरो गलितं फलम् शुक मुखादमृत द्रवसंयुतम् पिबत भागवतं रसमालयम् मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुका। बोले वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। श्रीमद सद्गुरु सरकार की जय। श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की जय। सभी को याद होगा पहले ये भागवत यज्ञ आज 7वीं रात है। ये भागवत पंडित चेत्रा महाराज जी ने रख दिया अपने जन्मदिन मनाने के अवसर पर। So we all know this is the 7th night of this Srimad Bhagavat Mahapuran Yagna that Pandit Chetra Maharaj had organized to celebrate his birthday, which is tomorrow, and given thanks to the Supreme Lord and the Spiritual Master for all the blessings they have showered upon him. We also, previous to last night, the night before, the 2 special nights of Puja, Govardhan Puja and Ganga Dashera, we were reading and listening to the Katha of Bhagavan Shri Krishna Janma, his appearance in the world, his coming in the world, the advent of the Supreme Lord. The marriage of Devaki, just to give the synopsis of the Kathas. Devaki and Vasudeva had gotten married. When the Bharat was about to leave, Kans, who looked upon Devaki like his own sister, being the 2 children of 2 brothers, Ugrasen and Devak, he loved her so much that he said, I will drive the chariot to take the Bharat. While he was taking the rein of the chariot, a voice came from the sky, Akashvani. O fool, the one whom you have taken, and you're so happy, her 8th child will be your death. Kans got very angry. He wanted to kill Devaki. Vasudeva intervene and give the promise, being Satyavadi, that he will never tell a lie. He promised Kans that every child born to Devaki, he will personally deliver to him. In this way, Kans killed 6 sons of Devaki. When the 7th child came in the womb, this was manifestation of the Supreme Lord himself, Sheshnag, in the form of Sheshnag. He came as the 7th. Bhagavan told his divine power, Yogmaya, to transfer the fetus from the womb of Devaki to the womb of Rohini, another wife of Vasudeva, who was living at that time in the home of Nanda Baba in Vrindavan. This action was performed by Yogmaya. Everyone thought Devaki had miscarriage, Garbhapat. This news reached Kans, and Kans was very happy, thinking that the 7th child had died. The advent of the 8th child, the Supreme Lord himself, Bhagavan, appeared before Devaki and Vasudeva in the jail. In his Chaturbhuj, in his supreme 4-arm form, upholding weapons, Shankha, Chakra, Gada, Padma, the 16-year-old boy, the beautiful ornaments, beautifully dressed, upholding weapons. Both Devaki and Vasudeva prayed and said, My Lord, you could not have come from the womb. You pretended to be in the womb. This is all a divine leela of yours. Devaki said, you had promised my Lord to come as my child, but you have come as my father instead. Is this the way to treat your devotee? Please assume the form of a baby. Bhagavan said, I can do everything, but first I had to come in this form to show it was me who came. the promise I had given that I will come as your son in the previous birth. As Sutapa and Prishni. So the Lord had became a baby. He inspired Vasudeva to take him in a basket. All the gates opened, 7 gates in the jail. First all the chains that they were chained and locked and bounded in the jail, all came loose, both of them. All the gates opened, 7 gates, and all the guards fell asleep. All through the power of Yogmaya. Vasudeva was then inspired to put Bhagwan in a basket and take him to Vrindavan, to Gokul. Vasudeva was taken Bhagwan. It was raining. Then Sheshnag came in his original form above the basket that the rain should not fall on Shri Krishna. When they came to the Yamuna was flooded. But Vasudeva was inspired to keep going. Vasudeva went and entered into the Yamuna. When the Yamuna came all the way up, Kanhaiya, little Krishna, touched Yamuna with his lotus feet. She wanted his darshan, she got his blessing, and then she made the way. Vasudeva went to the home of Nanda Baba and Yashoda. Yashoda had given birth to a baby girl. This was Yogmaya, Durga. And he was inspired, everyone was sleeping there also. He was inspired to place Krishna there and exchange the child, take up the girl child. So Vasudeva placed Shri Krishna next to Yashoda. Yashoda had given birth, all she knew she gave birth and she became unconscious. If it's a boy or girl, she had no idea. Vasudeva took that girl, baby girl, and took her back to Mathura. There, he entered into the jail again with Devaki. All the gates closed. They got back into bondage and something happened. Let's hear what happened. Yeah, this is where the Katha starts tonight. Let's chant the divine name of the Lord as we celebrate His appearance in the world. Govinda, 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 Radhe, Radhe, Govinda, 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 Radhe, Radhe, Govinda, 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 Radhe, Radhe, Govinda, Radhe, 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 Govinda, Radhe, 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 Govinda, Radhe, Radhe, Govinda, Radhe, Govinda, 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 Radhe, Radhe, Govinda, Bahirantah Puradwarah Sarvah Purvadabhitah Tatu Balaghanim Smutva गृहपालः सुमुक्तिभाः तमाह भ्रातरं देवी कृपणा करुणास्पति नेश्यं तव कल्याण प्रियं माहन्तुमर्हसि गोविन्दा 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 राधे राधे गोविन्दा राधे राधे गोविंदा राधे राधे गोविंदा राधे राधे गोविंदा राधे 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 गोविंदा राधे ओ राधे गोविंदा बहवो हिंसिता भ्राता शिशवः पावकोपमाः त्वया दैवं कृष्णेन पुत्रे कैका प्रदीयता नन्वहं देहावरजा दीनाहतसुता प्रभो दातुमर्हसि मन्दया अंगे मां चरमां प्रजा गोविन्दा 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 राधे राधे गोविन्दा बोले वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। तो सब द्वार बंद हो गए और सब देवकी वसुदेव भी बंद हो गए जंजीर से। और वो जो बच्ची थी लड़की रोने लगी, जोर से रोने लगी। ये सुनकर सब पहरेदार जागे और कहा बच्चे आ गए, बच्चे आ गए। भाग के गए कंस के पास। उस समय कंस सो रहे थे। उनके कमरे में गया और बताया कि 8वीं संतान आ गए। और कंस बहुत परेशान थे, वही है 8वें वाला। तो जैसे उसी थे वो कुछ नहीं देखा कि मैं ठीक हूं या कुछ भी, भागे वहां से और गए। So all the doors closed, all the gates. Devaki and Vasudeva again was put in chain it happened by itself. And the little baby who was a girl started crying really loudly. All the guards who had fallen asleep, they woke up, hearing the cry of the baby. Oh, the 8th child has come. They ran to Kans. He was sleeping. Oh Maharaj, the 8th child has come. Kans was very distressed. First to begin, he couldn't even sleep mostly. Everywhere he saw Krishna. In the same disheveled state he was, he didn't bother to see if his hair was proper or anything. He ran to the jail. Bhage Maha. देवकी ने बहुत रोया गाया, ये लड़की है, ये आपकी बेटी है, इसको मत मारना, आपने मेरे कितने संतान मार दिया, इसी को छोड़ दो, लड़की है। And here Devaki is pleading, crying and pleading with Kans, because she knows he had killed 6 already, and he was going to kill her, the baby girl. Please, she begged. This child is deserving. She's the first. She's a female. She's not a male. And she's deserving to be a daughter-in-law. your daughter, as you look upon me as your sister. O most blessed one, don't kill this girl child. You have already killed so many children of mine, all my sons. Please bestow your grace, be kind unto me, and leave at least one child with me. Leave this girl with me. In this way, Devaki is weeping and crying, hugging that baby to her chest, that baby girl. और कंस ने डांटा जोर से और वो बच्ची को बहुत जबरदस्ती खींच लिया. Kans scolded her in the most angrily way. So angry he was. This was the one is my death and you're trying to save her. Whereas girl or boy, who cares? The prophecy was the 8th child will be my death, and she is the 8th. So he grabbed that girl, that baby girl from the hand, forcefully from Devaki, held her by the feet and was about to dash on the slab to kill her. उड़ गई हाथ से. She flew from the hand and she flew through the roof of the jail. छेद बना के ऐसे she made a hole and flew through. वहां 8 भुजा होके, she had 8 hands, all filled with weapons. In other words, she was Durga, the divine Shakti, Yogmaya. She revealed her true form. As she appears here, everyone in the world is glorifying her. Let's also glorify the Supreme Divine Goddess Durga with this bhajan. Jai Narayani, Jai Jai Durge, Jai Jai Ambe Namo Namah. Jai Narayani, Jai Narayani, Jai Jai Durge, Jai Jai Ambe Namo Namah. तेरा पावन सुमिरन करके अंतर में सुख भर आता. रोम रोम में प्रेम तिहारा मन के भक्ति कर जाता. जय कल्याणी, जय जय दुर्गे, जय जय अम्बे नमो नमः. जय नारायण, जय जय दुर्गे, जय अम्बे नमो नमः. मंगलता की देने वाली, मनवांछित फल बरसाए. द्वार तिहारे आके मैया, कोई खाली ना जाए. जय ब्रह्माणी, जय जय दुर्गे, जय जय अम्बे नमो नमः. जय नारायण, जय ध्यान भजन हम निष्दिन करके मन में जपते नाम विमल। शरण पड़े का एक सहारा, मैया तेरे चरण कमल। जय श्री वाणी जय जय दुर्गे, जय जय अम्बे नमो नमः। जय नारायण जय जय दुर्गे, जय जय अम्बे नमो नमः। जय जय अम्बे नमो नमः। जय जय अम्बे नमो नमः। वो दुर्गा मैया की जय। तो वहां योग माया मतलब दुर्गा मां अपने असली रूप दिखाया। 8 भुजा, अब सब में शस्त्र है, अस्त्र शस्त्र सब हाथों में। और कहा कि हे मूर्ख, हे मूर्ख, मुझे मारना चाहते हैं, आप नहीं कर सकते, आपके बस में नहीं है। और फिर भी जो आपके मारने वाला वो कैया जन्म लिया, मुझसे मारने की क्या होगा, क्या मिलेगा इस मुझसे मारने से। And so she, the supreme divine mother of the universe, assuming her true form with 8 arms and appalling weapons, she says, you fool, listen, you are trying to kill me, you want to kill me. This is not within your means, you cannot kill me. And besides, what you're going to get by killing me? The one who is going to kill you has already taken birth somewhere. But that she didn't tell. Somewhere. You're going to meet your death. And saying this, वहां से अंतर्धान हो गई. And so saying like this, she disappeared from there. ये मां दुर्गे के शब्द सुन के कंस को बहुत फील किया, अंदर से बहुत कुछ हुआ, देर हो गया, अपने गलतियों को मान लिया। अब देखो ये इतना बड़े राक्षस, लेकिन अपनी गलती को मान लिया। Hearing these words of the Devi, the supreme goddess, Kans felt very bad. And he accepted that he was very bad, that he had done wrong things, great wrong things. Such a great Rakshas, Kal Nemi, avatar of Kal Nemi, yet he's feeling bad. The Divine Mother has this power. Through her grace, he started feeling very bad. अपने देवकी को कहा कि हे बहन जी, मैंने बहुत बड़ी गलती की, आपको पुत्र को मार दिया, मैं बहुत बड़ा पापी हूं। And so he says to his cousin, my dearest cousin Devaki, my brother-in-law Vasudev, I have done such a great wrong thing, killing all your sons. I'm such a sinner. I'm worse than a demon who kills his own children. This is because Devaki is like a sister, and besides he had killed his own children. In the previous birth he was Kal Nemi, and these were his children. And they were given a shrap by the grandfather Hiranyakashipu that they will be killed by their own father. But he's saying, and he's actually saying the truth. Having given up compassion, दया को छोड़ दिया, अब किस नरक में जाऊंगा? Having no compassion, being so hard-hearted, which hell will I go to? I've done worse than the slayer of Brahmins. Such a wretch I am, fallen soul. आप देखो फिलॉसफी सिद्धांत को भी सिखा रहे। आप देवकी वसुदेव रो मत कि आपने पुत्र को खो दिया, ये आपका पुत्र नहीं है। पहले ये एक बात समझ लो, जिनको जाना कैसे जाना वो निश्चित है, कोई इसको बदल नहीं सकते। And then he's teaching philosophy. He's become this great jnani at this time. So much knowledge and true knowledge. He says to Devaki and Vasudeva, look, do not feel bad. Do not lament the loss of your sons. Do not worry about, cry over that. It's a divine law that whatever soul comes in this world and how they have to die and when they have to die is already fixed. No one can change that. They were supposed to die and they were supposed to go at that time. It is a fact. It is a high philosophy. Ayu karma cha vittam cha vidyani dhanam eva cha panchesani siddhyanti karbhastasyaiva dehinam hitopadesha. Duration of life, how long we live for. Ayu, karma, what kind of interest we'll have. Vit, how much wealth will come to us easily. Vidya, how much knowledge will come easily. Nidhanam eva cha, the moment we'll die and how we'll die. It's determined the moment the child is conceived in the womb of the mother. And no one can change that. No one. Beautiful doha. Tusildaas Ji Maharaj says in the Ramayana, Naraji Himalaya se kehte hai, Kaha munis himvanta suno, jo vidhi likha leela, o Rama, jo vidhi likha leela. Devatanuj nar nagam, o namesh nihar, o Rama, o namesh nihar. Siyavar Ramchandra Kar Jai Sharanam Shankar Hari Om Jai Siya Ram Jai Siya Ram Jai Siya Ram. Naraji, that great Muni, the great saint Naraji is saying to Himalaya, the father of Parvati, O Himalaya, listen. Whatever has been written in the destiny of an individual, who writes destiny, Jo Vidhi. Vidhi means Brahma. Brahma, the one with forehead, the creator. He writes our destiny. Where? Lalat. Jo Vidhi Likha Lilat. On the forehead. And where does it come from? Purva janma kritam karma taddevamiti kathyate hitopadesh. The actions we perform in our past life. Through the free will that God has given to us. God gives us free will. Do whatever you want. But you'll have to bear the fruit. Karmanyevadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana ma karma phala hetu bhurmate sangosta karmani. Chapter 2, verse 47, Gita. Shri Krishna says, and keep this in mind. I give you the right to perform action. I give you free will, do whatever you want. But remember, I will give the fruit accordingly, Shri Krishna says. So when you do things, know you have to bear the fruit eventually. No one can get away. You'll have to bear the fruits of your actions. Guru bad avashyameva bhoktavyam kritam karma shubha shubham. Mahabharata, we'll have to bear the fruits of our good actions as well as bad actions. So, Naraji said, whatever has been written in the destiny by Brahma, which comes from our past life, Deva Danuja Naranagam, no Devata, no celestial god, no Rakshas, demonic being, no human being, no Nag, no Rishi Muni, no Yogi, no one can change that. So this is already determined. We cannot get more or less. People think and they wonder, can I, if I am very bad, God will get angry and kill me? Can I die before my time? People think, oh, this person, so unfortunate, they died before their time. The time didn't come yet. How do you know what is the time? Huh? We think that someone should reach old, very old, and then die. And if someone dies when they're young, we say, okay, they died untimely. No. They were supposed to. That's all the time they were given. Who knows what you did in the past life? Everything happens to us. We have free will. But a lot of things also is not in our control. We performed action and we have to bear the fruit. If you want your destiny to be good, then do good things. Ye apne haath mein. You see, we are the maker of our destiny. Don't blame Bhagwan, don't blame anyone. We make our destiny. There's a saying, how you make your bed, huh? So you will sleep. जैसे वरनी जैसे करनी वैसे भरनी. As you do, you will reap. We say it, but we don't believe it when it happens to us. It shouldn't happen to me. It should happen to everybody else. God is unjust to me. Only me. No. Shri Krishna says, Samoham sarva bhuteshu name dveshosti na priya. Chapter 9 verse 29 Gita. Neither has anyone dear to me. I don't love anyone. Nor is anyone hateful. Nor is anyone my enemy. I look at everyone equally. Samadarshi. I'm a supreme God, judge. And in the world, judges are not all-knowing. Someone can do wrong things and have pay witnesses, get a good lawyer, and he's done wrong thing and get away. It happens. And the person who didn't do anything, it's innocent, he gets hanged. It happens. That's why we say justice is blind. They have this person with a thing tied around the eye. You can't see. But Bhagwan, he doesn't hire anybody and say, okay, now you should be the lawyer and I want you to come and witness. No, he is the Sakshi. He himself is a witness. Sitting in our heart, he is witnessing every moment. He is the lawyer, he is the judge. And he doesn't make mistake. Understand? Then you don't have a big problem. Why this and why that? So here Krishna is saying, don't lament all of this. Living beings do not as a rule live forever. Nobody can live forever. Or at any place, or any time. They're all under control of Bhagya, destiny. Up, we make it. And we enjoy. Yes, God has given the fruit, but don't blame Him. He's given us free will. You didn't want to, you wanted to do only wrong thing and get good fruits. Kaise hoga? How is it going to happen? So he says, just as earthen pots. You know, long ago, and if you go in India still, in the villages, you see they use pots. Even some places still, the earthen pots. Food is cooked, everything is in earthen pots. And then it gets destroyed. It goes in the earth and becomes one with the earth. Right? So this is earthen, and then you take the same earth and make a pot again. Right? The same earth. So just as the earth, the pot gets dissolved in the earth and then you become again a pot. They appear and disappear. In the same way, we change bodies. The soul. Vasansi jirnani yatha vihaya navani grihnati naro parani tatha sharirani vihaya jirna nyanyani sayati navani dehi. Chapter 2 verse 22 Gita. Shri Krishna says to Arjuna, Just as a person takes out clothes that he has worn, discards them, throws them away, and puts on others that are new. In the same way, the embodied soul discards bodies and takes on new ones. That's all. We just change bodies. We're changing clothes, that's all. वो मूर्ख है जो अपने को शरीर मानते हैं. अब देखो इतना बड़ा philosophy. He said, "That person is a fool who identifies with the body, thinking I die and I can live and I die and this is mine and that is yours." This is a fool. This question is asked by Uddhava to Sri Krishna in 11th canto of Bhagavat. Who is the greatest fool? भगवान कृष्ण से मां पूछा कि सबसे बड़ा मूर्ख कौन है? Who is the greatest fool? भगवान कृष्ण replied and said, जो अपने को शरीर मानते हैं, जो अपने को नहीं जानते. The one who identifies with the body, who doesn't know who they are, he identifies with the body, he is the greatest fool. That's all of us. It's all of us. I'm sorry. So, he thinks I have slain, I have killed, or I have been killed because he identifies with the body. हाँ, मैंने बहुत गलत कार्य किया, इसको भोगना पड़ेगा फल. They are supposed to die, but I not supposed to kill them. I have done very wrong things. We can't use it as an excuse. Well, they're supposed to die and kill them. Nothing should happen to me. No. For doing wrong actions, you'll get the fruit. I have done all this wickedness, wrong things. But you are great pious souls, you are saints. You attained Bhagwan. In the previous birth, Bhagwan has come as your child. He told Prishni, I came first as Prishni Garbha. First time. Secondly, I came as Brahman to you. And this is my third descension. As Sri Krishna. My Purna avatar, I have come. So you are such highly pious souls. हमें माफ कीजिए, please forgive me. Tears are flowing. He's feeling bad, really. आंसू बहा रहे. Tears are flowing. His face is so wet with tears. वो गिर गया और दोनों के चरण को पकड़ लिया. He fell to the ground and held on to the feet of Devaki and Vasudev, crying, माफ कीजिए, please forgive me, please forgive me. देवकी ने अपने गुस्सा को छोड़ दिया. वो तो संत है. Devaki, of course, she's a saint. She doesn't remember through Bhagwan's grace, through the power of Yogmaya. She's behaving like an ordinary woman in the world, but she's who can be the mother of Bhagwan? Huh? Not an ordinary person. She forgot. She gave up her anger. In other words, she forgave him. Vasudev ने कहा कि भैया जो आपने कहा वो सही है. Vasudev laughingly, मुस्कुराते हुए. Vasudev, he laughed also and said, and not in a sarcastic way, not in a sarcastic way, but from inside he laughed and said, this is precisely true what you have said. O highly blessed one. The feeling of a body soul that I am the body from which proceeds the distinction that this is mine and that is yours, my house, my motor car, my this, your this is Maya, has its roots in ignorance because we identify with the body. We have forgotten who we are. Otherwise the feeling would not be there. So, maaf kijiye. Maaf kiya. They both forgive. Kans वापस गए अपने महल में, ऐसी दुखी भाव में. He set them free. देवकी और वसुदेव को मुक्त कर दिया. Let them out of jail. Send them to their house. He let them free and he went back home. At this time, it seems as though Kans has become a saint. And this happens, when things bad happen to us in the world, sometimes we come to our senses, and that's why sometimes when things happen very bad, it's sometimes a great grace of Bhagwan. Because we have all this pride and all this abhiman, and Bhagwan, sometimes it takes something bad to happen to us to bring us to our senses. A beautiful bhajan. So I like to explain this bhajan a little bit because it will help us to benefit more and understand more. Just sing it and then you'll, oh, he sing very nice, but doesn't make it. Oh, he doesn't sing, doesn't even know how to sing. But if we understand the meaning, then we'll benefit more. When we get the beating from this world, we get insult, people insult us, we lose things happen bad to us, then we remember Bhagwan, we think about God. Otherwise, we don't have time for Bhagwan. Everything is the way we want it, we don't have time for Bhagwan. When things say, hey Bhagwan, oh Bhagwan, hey Krishna, hey Hanuman, hey Durga. I've never thought about you, I've never meditated on you, my Lord, but you have always kept me in your heart, you always keep us close. Bhagwan doesn't leave us. He doesn't leave us even for a moment, even though we don't even think about it. I am so filled with abhiman, pride, little things in the world make me so proud. Nobody can say anything to me. I've forgotten all the graces that you have showered upon me. So much you have given me. You have never forgotten me, my Lord. Lekin, in this maya, in this sansar, little things, I have a little house, I have a little this, a little that, I forgot about you. Lost in that. In this world, in the sansar, in the maya. I'm sleeping in delusion. Identifying with the body. Forgotten that I am the soul. And so this golden opportunity of human birth is going away. I have a golden opportunity. One of the greatest blessings we can get from Bhagwan, this human birth. Bade bhagya manushitam bhava suradudlabha sasagrantani. Bhagwan Sri Ram says, it is the greatest fortune for the soul that acquires birth in the human form. Devatas are praying and begging and they can't get it. We don't understand. Sleeping in that ignorance, I will lose this golden opportunity. When Maya is going to steal everything from me, how many times you try to wake me up by giving me some punishment? This is a Bhagwan is trying to wake us up. Yeah, don't get lost in the world. When things we think it's bad. Tam bhranshayami sampadbhyo yasya chechamenugraham. Bhagwan says in Bhagavat Mahapuran, those upon whom I shower my grace, I take away everything from them. To wake us up. Jagate. Ab jago. Don't get lost in the world. Remember me. Kitne baar jagaya. Everything in this world belongs to you. Data karam, bhikari sadi dunya. Everything belongs to you. You are the giver and benefactor of all, everything. And we are beggars. But I keep saying, mine, mine, mine. This is mine, this is mine, this is mine. My house, my motor car, my this, my bank, mine. You've forgotten it belongs to you, Lord. But now when the time has come and I have to leave, I'm the last moment, then I remember and I pachtaega. But it'll be too late. We're going to repent. Don't wait till that time. Wake up and remember the Lord. Beautiful bhajan. Sansar mein jab thukraya tab dwar tere prabhu aaya. Sansar mein jab thukraya तब द्वार तेरे प्रभु आया. मैंने तुझे कभी ना ध्याया, तूने सदा सदा अपनाया. संसार मैं मत माया में फूला, तेरे उपकार को भूला. उपकार को भूला, तेरे उपकार को भूला, तूने कभी नहीं बिसराया। मैं भी जग में भरमाया, संसार मोह नींद से सोया, शुभ अवसर हाथ से खोया। शुभ अवसर हाथ से खोया, जब लूट रही थी माया, तूने कितनी बार जगाया। जब ठुकराया, जग में सब कुछ था तेरा, मैं कहत रहा मेरा मेरा। मैं कहत रहा मेरा मेरा। अब अंत समय जब आया, मैं मन ही मन पछताया। संसार जब ठुकराया, द्वार तेरे प्रभु आया। मैंने तुझे कभी न ढाया, तूने सदा सदा अपनाया। संसार में जब ठुकराया। बोले वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। यहाँ जब सुबह आया तो कंस ने अपने सारे मित्रों को बुलाया, अपने लोगों को, वो सबको बुला के और बताया कि उन्होंने क्या किया। योग माया आया, वो सोचे कि छोटी लड़की और उसको मारने गए तो योग माया हाथ से निकल गई, और उस समय मन ही मन में बहुत पछताया। देवकी वसुदेव को छोड़ दिया, माफी मांगा इत्यादि। In the next morning, God summoned all his counselors, his close generals, etc. All demons, Rakshas, Aghasura, Bakasura, etc. He summoned all of them and he told them what happened. That he was about to kill the eight. It was a girl and she flew from the hand, and she was the supreme divine power of the Lord, Yogmaya, Durga. And she scolded him. And that he felt very bad, and so he released Devaki and Vasudev, begged forgiveness from them. And now he told the whole thing. ये पूरा बताया। अब ये लोग ने कहा कि क्या हुआ आपको महाराज? What happened to you? Have you forgotten how great you are? So much, everyone is so scared of you. All you have to do is just say something and everyone run. Like you say, the dog who put the tail between the leg and run. Like this. Why worry about this? Presently, we will go out and we will start killing all children who have been born within 10 days. 10 दिन के अंदर में जो भी बच्चे आए सबको मारेंगे. We will go and start killing all children who are 10 years, who are born within 10 days, and all the towns and villages, wherever these cowherds are living. They have all come, the Devatas and Devis have come in this way. अब हरि क्या करेंगे हमको? What is Bhagwan going to do? Shri Krishna going to do to us? वो तो एकांत में रहते हैं किसी. He lives alone in seclusion. In other words, he's living in the heart of living beings. He can't do anything. और शिव वो तो जंगल में रहते हैं. And Shivji, he lives in the forest. We don't have to worry about anything about these guys. आप आज्ञा दीजिए. आप आज्ञा दीजिए. आपका दास है हम लोग. विष्णु को मारेंगे. We are going to just give us order. We are your obedient servants. Will let us destroy Vishnu, that Vishnu, who is in the form of an infant at this time, in the form of a baby. अब देखो ये ब्राह्मण ये वेद पढ़ते हैं, ये हवन इत्यादि यज्ञ करते हैं, ये गायों दूध देते हैं, इससे घी मिलते हैं और इससे हवन करते हैं और भगवान को पोषण करते हैं. अगर ये सब खत्म करेंगे तो भगवान मर जाएंगे. ये तो निर्बल हो जाएंगे, दुर्बल. They said, look, the Brahmins, they read the mantras of the Vedas, they perform yagna, havan, haven't gotten the milk from cow and making it to dahi, and then from dahi they make butter and then ghee, and they perform havan. That is the food of Vishnu, Bhagwan. He is nourished by that. If we were to stop that, he will get no food. This kind of thinking, they're Rakshas after all. People do think like that in the world. This is the kind of buddhi, the kind of intellect. So, he's also unquestionably the God of even Brahma and Shiva. They origin from him. So if we finish him, all of them finish. आप जड़ को पेड़ की जड़ को खत्म कर दो तो सब कुछ हो गया. If you want to destroy a tree, you don't want to start cutting the branch. Destroy the root. You cut the branch and you just strip this branch and that branch, it'll grow up again. You hit out the root. The root is Vishnu, the root is Sri Krishna. Finish him and everybody done. All is Bhagwan finished. This kind of discussion they have. And Kans is saying, yes, true. They are convincing Kans with this kind of nonsense. Ab dekho, company, association. Wrong association, and they put give you the wrong kind of knowledge, and that you understand, you become, they're able to convince you, and that's the end, Sarvanash. This is what happened. Kans, everything had become really good now, the whole mind changed. He's forgotten everything. So they said, let us now stop all these rishis and all this how and all this thing. And let's find, this is one of the ways to kill this Vishnu to start with. This Sri Krishna. Because this is how he gets nourished. And then also let's go and find this, all the children who were born within 10 days. And finish them, kill them. He will be one among them. चलो, कंस ने कहा ये सब ठीक है. आप जो लोग कहते हैं वो तो उत्तम है. Kans agreed. This is a great idea. और कौन करेंगे? Who's going to do this? ये कार्य कौन करेंगे? तो सब लोग ने कहा आप भूल गए महाराज, आपके पास एक ऐसी है शस्त्र. वो शस्त्र का नाम है पूतना. आप भूल गए? So then all of those demons, all those powerful generals, they have great powers. They have great Mayavi powers. They could change their form. All kind of things they can do. One time they're looking like human being, next moment there's a huge snake. like a mountain, etc. So you've forgotten that you have a special weapon. Special weapon? The weapon name is Putna. There's a demoness that she's a dasi, a servant of yours. Her name is Putna. Her speciality is killing children. Bacche ko marna. Go and get Putna. She will perform this job. Send her to destroy, send Putna. आज्ञा दीजिए पूतना को. आपकी दासी है. She's your servant. She's not going to refuse. And this is her speciality. The name Putna means the one who kills children. The killer of children. अब भेजो उनको. Send Putna. She will perform this job. कंस गए पूतना के पास और पूतना से कहा कि हे पूतना, आपके लिए मेरे एक कार्ड है. So Kans went to Putana. I said, Putana, Ji Maharaj. She is a servant of Kans. Yes, sir. Agya. What can I do for you? I have a special job for you. Don't worry. Tell me what it is. I'll do it. Dekho. I want you to go to all the villages and all the towns. Everywhere. The whole of Braj. And all the children who've been born within 10 days. Within 10 days, all the newborn children, I want you to go and kill all of them. Sabko marko. Isme bhi hamara ek shatru hai. There's one of my enemy amongst this, and you have to perform this work. There's one who is the 8th child of Devaki. Especially, you have to kill that one. Where he is, I don't know what he looks like, so kill all. He is going to be one among them. Putna ne kaha, Ji Maharaj, main turant jaungi. Turant. Putna was very happy. Yes, sir. They'll give me a wonderful seva. This is the best seva. I'm going right away immediately. Don't have any worry. I'm going to kill all the children who were born within 10 days. Putna gayi. और पूतना ने क्या किया और क्या हुआ तो यहीं पर हम छोड़ देंगे. ये कथा शायद कल होगी. So what happened? What did Putna do? And did she kill Krishna? What happened? Let's leave the katha here. Viram. Tomorrow morning we can hear that katha. We'll try to make it as short as possible that we can get a katha. What happened? We leave the katha here. We'll finish tonight. Bole Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki jai. Durga Maiya ki jai. Radha Rani ki jai. Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Jai Jai Shri Radhe. So devotees, as we do every night, at this time, we will be handing over to the group for bhajan. They'll do a couple of bhajan. In the meantime, we will do Abhishek of Bhagwan Shri Radha Krishna, Shyama Shyam. And first I will do as I normally do, and then all of us will be able to come up and do Abhishek, given a royal bath to Bhagwan, great blessing. So let us all will come up. In the meantime, we'll have a couple of bhajans. We'll do Abhishek, Guru Puja, etc. Bole Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki jai.
I sang in the beginning. You sing the next song. You sing it.
Come.
I sang a lot in it.
Come on, will you sing?
No.
You know the drama sings.
No.